Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video let's take a look at SMCI stock. And going in this week, let's identify if we are going to break below $50 or we're gonna do a nice breakout above $70, thus opening up the doors to $90. What is the possibilities looking like as per the price action on SMCI is what we'll be taking a look at in this video. Now, before going further, I also want to let you know, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing, all right? So, what's been in the price action? The last day especially, let's talk about that first because we had the whole market sell-off. Like if I just show you S&P 500 real quick, like look at those big red candles, right? That's NASDAQ 100, right? And just to name a few, like for example, Tesla completely collapsing, right? Anyways, I'm just showing you the reason for that. The red day on SMCI is just not particularly for SMCI itself, all right? It's the whole market was selling off and SMCI is caught up in that. However, just as we have, other stocks which are bearish like Tesla, ARM, like just to show you how ARM has been collapsing, like these are full on bearish ones. All right. So, but SMCI, despite the market selling off quite badly, all right, the last day, SMCI is still able to hold its structure bullish. Yes, that still remains the case. And let's turn on my tools. So that's a good starting point, first of all, that yes, that sell-off happened, but structure overall on SMCI still remains bullish for us. All right, so not everything is lost, but is there near-term lingering weakness? Well, for that, we'll have to get to the hourly interval and keep an eye on just very area, all right, the 54 and 37 cents from the daily interval. But let's get to the hourly interval now. So on the hourly interval, all is not lost, all right? What we have, even after that sell-off, as I said, overall structure has remained bullish. Even on intraday, for day trade last particular day, yes, we did have a cool-off day. We did have a sell-off day. That's fine, but that's just it's contained within just that day right now. The structure that we have over here is still a sideways action into a pullback. It's not even a deeper pullback right now on the overall structure. It's just a normal pullback, and intraday or day trades areas are still showing enough strength that it has still a good room to just turn around. And when I said I shouldn't even say turn around, because it didn't even break the intraday levels or the structure in a way that worries me that, oh, deeper cool off is coming. Right now, that's not the case, but we do have to get above a certain level on the intraday, and that I'll provide you right away. And that level would, if we can regain that Monday itself, everything is just good and fine again for a continuation, and the overall structure pullback will mark itself complete and will be good to go back up again. And what's that zone? It's a zone, and this is that zone. So the zone is 57 and 68 cents to 58 and 87 cents. As if on Monday we can regain above it, SMCI is just good and fine. Intraday uptrend, overall structure uptrend, and definitely breaking out above $70 might take a couple of days though, but we'll have to first get in an uptrend before we even retest that $70. But if we can do that by Monday itself, there is likelihood that by Wednesday we should be able to test $70, and then let's see if we break out by Friday of this coming week above $70, and that opens up the doors to $90. Now, having said that, this blue box is when I say blue box, this particular one, 57.65 to 58.80, that getting above it is very important, because if we stay below it, there is that overall pullback is still happening, and there is that little bit intraday weakness will persist. So that remains the case to watch, because if price action starts to reject in this very zone of $58 and we start to come lower again, watch this level. As I said, on the daily interval, 54, my tools marks all these levels automatically for you and everything. If you need access to these tools, check out the details in the description of this video, and also with 50 plus stocks coverage if you want to have access to those as well. All the details are in the description of this video. Prices starting next month will go a little bit up on the membership. So if you want to lock in the current price, which is the lower price, and there's also a discount ongoing. So if you want to lock in those prices, this month would be the month that you would want to lock them up for yourself. All right, so as if we continue below this blue box and we lose the level like 54 and 30 cents, we expect to see a weakness on this to $50. Until $50 though, the room until that, even if we come down, I'm not too worried on SMCI. All right, so this is 4 hours interval as well. Okay, so give it some room until $50, and that will still be for me a pullback. It's even after that market sell-off, SMCI is still just doing fine, guys, in my opinion. All right, so, and we are also above 200 days moving average at this point, so I'm not too worried, as I said. Okay, and yeah, we did have, as you can see, a sell-off day. I'm on the 5 minutes interval. Yeah, there's likelihood of a bounce at the level like 54.32 pretty much, but I would like a good uptrend is above that $58 area, this above blue box that I have here. So that's something to watch. All right, so what are the levels above, right? So as I said, as long as we maintain ourselves above $50, we are still going to remain in a technical uptrend and bullish, at least this coming week. And if I see something by the end of this coming week, price action really breaks itself even up here, we'll talk about it. Possibilities of that right now are very less, but I'll talk about it if that happens. But anyhow, if we close any day or at least also a week below $50, that then brings some more weakness. And then after $70 is what we are watching, 95 and 125. Again, we'll have to take level by level, and that's why I always say keep taking partial profits. That's why I gave you that level, right? And my tools marks all these significant levels automatically for you, and I just highlight some areas where I expect more and more of the areas to react. But at all significant levels, you should be careful enough that you should be taking partial profits at least. And as I said, yeah, the structure remains bullish overall. Let's also visit weekly interval just to see how things are going. And yes, so far so good, guys. Weekly interval still remains bullish for us, and nothing to worry over there. And so more and more intervals are still bullish for us. Okay, and 4 hours interval, let's take a look at that as well, right? And we are bullish up on this thing here as well. So right now that's what I'm saying, there's still a lot of strength sitting in the price action. All right, hourly interval, yes, near term is a little bit weak and negative, but that's where we need to get. So for example, my tools will work on all the intervals. Okay, the thing is that we are above the cloud, and yes, the last day was the weakness day. You can see we are red there, but we are still above the cloud. $50, as I said, is a very important level. Until then, I'll still consider it a pullback. So lower levels like 5 minutes, hourly interval are showing weakness, but as we look at the higher time frames, they are still bullish, which means it's just a pullback right now in the action. All right, and for the near term, as if we can just get above 58 area on Monday, things will look just fine on lower time frames as well. Staying below it, yes, lingering weakness will be there, and if we lose 54.29, we have a room for $50 to come down there. Overall structure will be a pullback. Intraday it will be just more sell-off and a cool-off though until 50. But 50 is what I want to see hold eventually. That's the bottom line, right? So again, have a stop loss, guys. Trading principles remains across all the stocks the same way. Have a stop loss, size and size out your position, trade with the structure and all of that good stuff that you see in all of my videos. And I emphasize a lot, and I teach more in detail and depth with the 50 plus stocks coverage that I do. And also, as I said, if you need access to the trading tools as well, check out the details in the description of this video. Well, all right. So one important thing though coming this week would be that they have until 25th of February to file their paperwork, okay, to avoid any delisting from NASDAQ. So that's an important role that, or the situation that will be played out this week itself. So we have the company said in last week's business update that it believes it will make such filings before NASDAQ's deadline. So the way they say they believe it believes it will make such the way they started the sentence is a little bit concerning. They believe, well, hopefully they believe as in 100% believe, not just, well, we believe what, right? So you know what I mean. Yeah, I hope that there is no more delays and no more beating around the bush for it. But that definitely beyond just technicals will affect if in case something bad happens around it. Okay, just saying, not saying that it's gonna happen. I'm not saying that bad going to happen or they're gonna miss out, but we don't know. The They say they believe they will make it, but I just want to say that this will have an effect on SMCI for sure. Either it's going to really propel SMCI and will, you know, go higher and higher. And if something slips or something doesn't go as per plan on those filings, then things may not look so good. All right, so but anyways, technicals will tell you everything, so that's why it's important to stay with the technicals anyways. The last thing I want to talk about is just a funny story. Goldman Sachs adjusts price target on super microcomputer to 36 from 32. What's the point? They missed all this move, right? Like if you have been seeing my videos, you have already made the money from $30 all the way to $70, right? When the price has made the move, Goldman Sachs is coming and getting the price up from 32 to 36. Well, what's the point, right? Like, come on. All right, anyways, guys, that's all I had for you guys in this video, and hope you found it helpful and valuable. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.